And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Jake Irvin. What do we need to know here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Ian Happ up to hit. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that one is inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. One down, base is empty. High fly ball out into left center field. Wood makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Dansby Swanson.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. And on the hill for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. 2 down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, C.J. Abrams.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
One ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Nationals gone in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up next, Michael Busch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low, 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Second inning here, no score. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Into the bullpen and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His second home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Nico Hoerner will hit next. That one ripped left field. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Check swing, called strike. And he deals. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hassel makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Here's Josh Bell. 2 outs. Outside. And it's 2-1. Alex Call up next for Washington. Next offering is fouled back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Here's Reese McGuire. The 1-1. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting left fielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He hammers one out to right, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Here's Kyle Tucker. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And misses inside. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Number 61 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Parker also throwing. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Suzuki having a lot more success on the road this season. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Irvin will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Mitchell Parker takes over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties.
Mitchell.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. And it is 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And down on strikes, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. The other way, and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Up now for Washington, Robert Hassel III. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
Knowing
2
that the
strikes.
pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Garcia at first, 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
2 outs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Safe. It's 4-1.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
To third. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Nathaniel Lowe. Foul ball there. Tying run at the plate. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Nationals 2. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
That's a ball.
Next
No,
offering
that's a
is
ball.
down low. That one hammered center field. Hassel ranging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Michael Bush digs in now. In the air, left field. Wood in position, puts it away for the out. and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. And that one fouled off. Just missing there, and it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And the Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Genesis Cabrera.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Tying run at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Nice grab. And that's the inning. Nationals leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 61.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
Third baseman, Matt Shaw.
That misses. 3-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Hassel settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Reese McGuire.
The batter now is Reese McGuire. One down, base is empty. And that one way outside. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hassel brings it in, and there's two away.
Now batting left fielder Ian Happ.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they still lead this one 4-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Daniel Palencia.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now at the plate, Robert Hassel III.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's to third. Shaw fires over to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. On the ground, right side, Horner to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees. Palencia is just 1 strike away. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Pickoff move to first. Rosario dives back in.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Rosario on the move. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Fouls one off. 2-2. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 4-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long